In this video, I'll show you how to audit transactions in Xero. Once you are on your Xero account, the first step is to head over to the top bar. And on the left-hand side, you want to click on the fourth option, which is reporting. Now, below reporting, head over to the bottom and click on all reports. Once you are on the all reports section, what you want to do is simply scroll down until you find transactions. Now, once you are on the transaction section, head over to the first column and from here, click on the first option, which is account transactions. Now, once you are on the account transaction section, what you need to do is simply head over to the accounts. If you click on the dropdown in here, you can select the exact accounts in which you want to see the transactions. From here, we can choose our business bank account if you want to get a full audit report from all of your bank accounts. What you can also do is audit your sales, and if you simply search for an account, let's say general expense, it will also show within the bottom. Now, let's say we want to do our bank account, so simply head over to that account on the left-hand side, make sure that it is checked. Once you do that, you can also apply your other bank accounts if that is something that you want to do. Now, on the right-hand side of accounts, this is where you will set your date range. On the first tab, this is the start date. In here, you can choose a month as well as a year for the date. Let's say our date range will be for the last month. So this will be the 1st of March. On our end date, this will be the 31st of March. On the right-hand side, in here, you have your columns. Now from here, 9 columns are automatically selected. If you scroll down, you want to add your tracking options if that is something that you want to do. Mine is set to region. You also want to add your related account in order for you to find the exact account for that transaction. Now on the right hand side for grouping and summary, you can group by an account or you can summarize by an account. Let's say we want to group by an account and make sure that it is set to an account. You can also group by an account code. And if you scroll down, there are a lot of options in which you can group by. At the bottom, you can include the transactions or non-zero balances, as well as all of it, including the zero balances. Since you want to audit your transactions, you only want to do with transactions. Now, if you do want to set filters to this report, head over to the right-hand side and click on filter. From here, you can filter all of the accounts as well as select the accounts in which you want to only see within this report. And once you're done, on the right-hand side, if you choose more, you can set the accounting basis to either an accrual or cash. You can also show the opening and closing balances for your asset, liability, and equity. You can also show the revenue and the expense. You can also show the accounting basis as well as the decimals. And once you're done, head over to the right corner and click on update. Now, once you click on update, it will show you all of your account transactions. Now, what you can also do is set a filter for the specific amount. In order for you to do that, simply head over to filter. From here, you want to scroll down until you find debit. Click on the drop down for debit. In here, you can set an exact amount, let's say from 1,000 up to 5,000. And once you're done, head over to the bottom and click on apply filter. And once you do that, it will show you all of the debit that are from 1,000 up to 5,000. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.